Hello, this is Gaming Wolf wondering what would happen if you put DOSBox on Retro Achievements. I feel like it's not too difficult to do, but the concept of being like,
Oh, how dare you mod your games? We use black box cartridges only. Ha ha ha.
not my problem. Just interesting to think about. It's like, what if we put those things in those computers? And yet they do it for Apple too, so I know they're full of crap. Arg's Dungeon, which seems to just have the same theme as the Overworld. Okay, so this will be fun. I'm just gonna, in order to like give you content, I'm just gonna destroy all the blocks. I'm not gonna do that for the other two games. Just this one. I don't even know if that's even a thing that happens in the other two games. I know you get the spinning blade still, but Why is it Arg's Dungeon? Who is this Arg? Oh, wait, I know. Is it, like Argonomum? An Argonaut? Circuit de Arg? Arg! And his dungeon. Well, let me tell you about this little dungeon place that we got to go to. It is a place. Also, you can press T for turtle mode. Did I mention that? It makes the game slower, which might be good for you if this is your first time playing DOS platformers. You have more time to time your jump, and it's interesting. It's like the game's own low cycle setting. Stop breaking the windows! It's very rude to the neighbors! Particle effects.
Particle invisibility.
Oh! I've lost the plot, though. I mean, is there a plot? Except at, like, the very end, is there even a semblance of a plot, so... Okay. No, I mean, like, I understood I was in, like, you know, the forest and the jungle and wildlife, but now I don't know where I am anymore. It's supposed to be a dungeon, but I never met a dungeon that was red on the outside and blue on the inside. Only in DOS does such a thing happen. Which would make more sense if it was an EGA game, but I don't know what the Vega game's excuse is. Come on, Vega Graphics.
Apples give you health, in case you didn't know yet. Are you telling me this is like my first apple or something?
Yeah! Okay, Alright, can't argue with that.
I just need 5 more points and I can create the Declaration of Independence.
Alright. And then Nicolas Cage can come pick me up. Through that spin. What does it look like when I'm throwing it? It just looks like it's like being fired out from my elbow. Oof. Or if I'm not, I guess it depends on where I'm positioned. Like that time it looks like it's coming out of the chest, and that would be worse. It'd be very uncomfortable. Dun.
99 blocks of gray on the wall, 99 blocks of gray.
You put one down and destroy all the rest. Now there's no more bricks on the wall. End of song. The end. What would be your acronym for this? Would it be 2 J's or would it be JOTJ? J-O-T-J. Probably J-O-T-J. Yeah. Yeah, plenty of early DOS platforms were just like, okay, here's your main screen, and then you just have this, like, HUD to the side, and then, yeah. It's just something you get used to a lot, and, you know, if there's too much noise, you turn off the noise, and if there's too much saves, you make more saves. You can only have 6 saves at a time, but that's hardly gonna matter. I forget if the saves actually work like save states in Jill the Jungle, but we're gonna find out by the end of the 3rd game, I'm sure, because of this one level. As a pain in the butt. Oh man, he dropped the wall on me. Alright, past me doesn't know this yet, but the way to get past that is with a switch somewhere in the overworld, which I could go to right now if I felt like it, but I'll do it at the end.
What's behind door number 9? We're gonna have to save and find out. The Phoenix Maze.
Oh boy. I wonder what this could mean. Okay, now we're on the opposite side of level 8, I've noticed. Yeah, a lot of these levels overlap. If you look at the game's code. Like, level 1 overlaps with level 7, and level 2, like, overlaps with level 14, interestingly enough. So you're a phoenix, don't touch water. Duh. I mean, sure, you'll come back to life, but it's gonna be hard to do if you're stuck underwater, isn't it? Just keep permanently drowning every 5 seconds. It's terrible. You think it'd be like Metal Mario powers, be like, I'm just stuck down here. I know. What was that story about a character? Is this like, well, guess I'm stuck underwater because the only way for me to invincible is for me to be down on my one knee. I dare not get up from this knee, or I die. I'll just be stuck here for thousands of years underwater at the bottom of the sea. Yeah! Yeah, that's exciting. Anything happened in 1819? I don't know.
We're going towards the future.
The future of gaming. And me. I am gaming. I am the noun. I am the past participle noun thing, verb. The verbing noun. In fact, that's how you make titles similar to mine. You just have a verb and a noun. That's it. Verbing noun. And straight to the point. Although, it's funny, given my username, how it just seems like it's very generic. And yet, also at the same time, somehow it's not. Because I'm the real deal. It's not like I'm gonna go to a PvP. I don't really like this, but...
Bartleby's Lumpkin says there's 4 different types of Bartlebys.
You know, the diamonds, the hearts, the clubs, and the shovels. Well, I'm most likely a shovel with a bit of diamond inside. Shovel just means you like to explore or, you know, dig. Or, you know, the spade. Yeah, the spade, excuse me. Club just means you like to piss people off. Or, conversely, help people. And then diamond just means you're going for achievements, high score, yada yada. And then, yeah, those are the people that probably like doing PvP. Or, you know, those are night maze. So, you die if they have their weapons, you know, hoisted in front of them. But if they're standing up in reverence to Jill, you'll be fine. And for some reason, they're activated by switches. And this is not a Scooby-Doo riddle at all. And then the hearts are, well, people who play games socially. Like with MMOs, for instance. Or just anything. It doesn't matter. For them, it is a social activity. But for me, games is exploration of one, the expression of the human mind, and B, the intentional design of the human mind. So it's not so much their expression, which, I mean, it could be. I've seen plenty of games on itch.io and, you know, more avant-garde, indie, experimental art games. I've seen them. I'm aware of them. It's not really what I do, but I understand them. Although running it must be hell. It's like, I don't even know, is this how it's supposed to happen? I don't know. Just have to try it and find out. Did this suddenly become ancient Egypt music? That's cool. Alright, see, these are temporary platforms that are only active for as long as they exist in the frame. I'm gonna break all these blocks too, even though this has nothing to do with the Knight's Maze anymore. Dun, 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 dun. The Knights of the Maze table. It's a table where you just get lost constantly. Merlin's like, fuck this shit. You're all staying in the maze. I'm dropping the Minotaur in there. You can go fuck off to Minos. Somewhere off Greece. Yeah! I'm gonna make that like my text message tone. Yeah! I've already seen someone use it on like as has a Twitch like follower notification where it goes, yeah, or something like that, or maybe a subscriber sound, you know, one of those things. Yeah. Jill enters the jungle map. I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map. Will I uncover the mystery of the other bonus, which is less a bonus level and just a place for me to get extra points. And that's about it. I mean, this is pretty bare bones, not gonna lie. But hey, it looks neat. But yeah, I was just saying, it's not just for me about the expression art, it's about, like, solving someone's brain. That's what it is for me. And then, of course, if it's more than one person working on it, well, that becomes a thing in itself, but when there's, like, one artist or one game developer that makes things, you tend to recognize how they do things after a while. So you're just like, ah, yes, more familiar territory. And I've done that with ROM hacks, too. I specifically pick some based on, the person making them, rather than just, like, selecting one I think looks cool. I think this is, like, it's like when you choose to watch a movie based on a director, or producer, director, I think, yeah. Or maybe more the writer. Either way, you're getting in someone's headspace and you're seeing what they left behind. Digital landscaping. You need one of those, you need 2 damn gems to pass that you're going to get in a couple more levels pretty damn soon. There's 12 and 13, side by side, together at last. In the next video, I finished the game. But you knew that already, didn't you? This wasn't a really long series in the first place. I almost, like, wasn't sure if I was gonna do this, just do the length, but, you know, the length of the game, this is about, like, the short end limit of how long a game is, if it's gonna be this short. If it's any shorter, like, say, 10 minutes, I'm not even gonna bother. And there is a DOS game that comes close to that. That comes, what was it, Dark Ages? Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to cover Dark Ages anytime soon. Sorry, fellas, the game's just really short.